Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing really well today. We're going to be doing a review today of something in the sort of realm of tobacco scents. This is the Tabac Royal from Royal Crown Perfume. Check out the beautiful bottle that this comes in. Before we jump into the review, if you would be kind enough to smash the subscribe, thumbs up, and notifications bell. By doing those things, you really help us move forward, get more eyes on our content, increase our subscriber count, and just grow the channel. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I was scrolling through one of the perfume websites. I think it was maybe Scent Split or one of the other ones, and I came across these bottles from Royal Crown. They're really kind of ornate, and they're interesting, and I noticed they had a tobacco scent, which we are going to be checking out today, the Tabac Royal. Now this lists for a 100 ml bottle for $405. You can get it discounted at various spots, but it is a high-priced item, without a doubt. The cologne was launched in 2011. The nose behind the fragrance is a guy named Antonio Visconti. It is an Extrait de Parfum made in Italy. The one problem with this, from what I've been reading online, is if you get the 100 ml shipped to you by some discounters, it will break. There's something about the way the cap goes on the bottle or something which makes it kind of fragile. So just be advised if you are going to pull the trigger on this. The heart notes are tobacco leaves, heliotrope, and absolute vanilla. The base notes are Sandal Mysore, meaning sandalwood, absolute tobacco, and patchouli. Royal Crown's website gives the following sort of, I don't want to say soliloquy, but commentary on this scent. Tabac Royal is a timeless classic fragrance, equally irresistible to women and men. Sophisticated and comforting at the same time, it whispers a secret in your ear like a promise. The scent of an aged wooden cigar box that once held those tightly wrapped, smuggled treasures from a far-off island, i.e. Cuba. You see the cigar boxes back here of Cuban cigars? It is an absolutely unforgettable and completely seductive. It lethargically extends across the skin for hours, manifesting its dark side. A bright and elegant fragrance full of mystery that gradually becomes an essential must, aimed at a charismatic man in search of a sensuous yet refined evening fragrance. Tabac Royal starts with a spicy firecracker of cinnamon, lemon, and pink pepper. The fragrance's namesake declares its strong presence at the heart, accompanied by heliotrope and vanilla notes. Masculine sandalwood, tobacco, and rugged patchouli round off this composition. Profoundly vibrant, Tabac Royal delivers complex, ancient scents and memories of damp earth. Luxuriously warm, woody, and spicy. A darkly intriguing scent. Kind of flowery, but not altogether unbelievable. It is, I've talked before about barnyard smell, earth smells, and that's what they're talking about in this description as well. I sprayed some of this on my arm about 2 hours ago, and I'm going to kind of smell it again now to give some impressions, and we're going to do an air spray and another body spray and see where we're at. So it's got kind of a powdery dry down, but it does sort of have that old cigar boxy kind of scent. It's really adjacent to that. It's not that scent specifically, but it's got that sort of earthiness. It can be unisex, but I definitely would feel very comfortable wearing this. Very comfortable. Now we're going to spray some in the air and then again on our arm and see what the fresh notes are like. We're sort of doing this in reverse order, but forgive me. I picked up a little decant from Scent Split because it is expensive. So we're going to do a little air spray, and then I'm going to spray it again on my arm, front and back. Wave that sucker around. Now, it does have, they talk about that cinnamon explosion. It is Definitely got that cinnamon spice in the opening with the spray. It dissipates pretty quickly. Within about 5 to 10 minutes, it's gone. For about 15 minutes after I put this on, I got the sniffles. Now, is it from the perfume, or is it because of the ambient allergens in the air? Because at this time of the year where I'm at in the Pacific Northwest, the allergies are really intense. They can get very, very brutal. There's so much greenery out here and so much pollen. And when the cottonwoods start dropping their flowers and their seedlings, it's horrible if you're an allergy sufferer. I mean, really, really bad. It is really I want to use the word delicious, but it's not a gourmand, foodie, chocolatey, vanilla-y kind of scent. Now, they purport to have some vanilla scent in this. It's really under the radar. It's sort of like it's in the background. It's hiding behind the curtain, as it were. It's got a really nice, earthy scent. How this is going to project, I really don't know. And honestly, that's not really that important to me, because this is something that I want someone who's up close to me smelling. I don't need to be projecting this throughout the room. It's not for everybody. I don't think it's going to offend anybody per se. And most of the reviews that I've read, for instance, on Fragrantica, oh, by the way, check out the bar chart about the main accords on this. Now, the funny thing is, tobacco is way down the list in the Fragrantica bar graph. The main accords that Fragrantica talks about are warm and spicy, vanilla, amber, sweet, woody, powdery, and then tobacco, followed by balsamic, aromatic, and cinnamon, which I find kind of interesting because the cinnamon is the first thing that hits your nose when you spray it. To reiterate the commentary from Fragrantica, they've got the top notes as tobacco, cinnamon, lemon, pink pepper, and cloves. The middle notes, vanilla absolute, tobacco leaf, tonka bean, and heliotrope. And the base notes, tobacco, sandalwood, olibanum, patchouli, and myrrh. I love the way that word is pronounced, myrrh. So you've got tobacco throughout all three of the notations, as it were. And it definitely has that it's very reminiscent of when you open a box of Cuban cigars and get that smell. It's not barnyardy. It's much sweeter and more refined, but it's really very, very nice. This is something I would definitely consider getting like a 9 ml decant. The bottle itself is a little bit out of my market. I've seen it at various discounters as low as $220, $230 with a coupon or something like that. I don't really know. It's pretty expensive. It's pretty rarefied in terms of price, but it does have a really nice scent. This is something that you could wear to a really high-end kind of function. The scent oozes warmth and some smoke, but not like burned, smoky kind of thing. It definitely has got that cigar-y, tobacco-y thing going on. If that's not your thing, you may not like this. However, certainly on my body chemistry, I really like the way it smells. And the most important client for perfume or cologne is you, because you're going to wear this. Whatever anybody else thinks, that could be problematic. However, you're the one that this is for ultimately, because you want to smell good, right? Or you want to smell a certain way. And this stuff is really, really nice. I could definitely see picking up some of this for my own personal collection. If you liked the review, please give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, give us a thumbs down and tell us why. If you've got other perfumes or colognes that you think we may be unaware of or that you'd like us to review, please let us know either in the comments or by email at uptowngrowlab@gmail.com. In the meantime, please be kind to other human beings and their critters. It doesn't cost us anything to be kind. Stay lifted, stay well groomed, smell good always. We will catch you on the next one. We love you. Cheers, everybody.